Yes, hello guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this video from. My name is Dedan from Uganda. Thank you so much, guys, for subscribing. Actually, I'm happy. I don't know what happened to my channel. My channel is a new channel. I started this channel, I think, 3 days ago. But I was talking to some of the big YouTubers. They were telling me it is actually very normal because I had around 50 subscribers. But then when I checked yesterday, I realized my subscribers actually the number has reduced. So I don't know if it is normal. In case you're out there and you have some idea about this, you can maybe let me know. But you guys who are subscribing, thank you so much, guys, for subscribing. People who are liking the videos, thank you so much. What you're doing is actually very, very important. And in case you're out there, this is your first time to land on this channel. My name is Dedan Arho, but I go by the names I am Dedan on YouTube. So you're actually in the right place. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for the subscriptions. I'm really happy. I'm so much happy. Thank you so much, guys, for doing that. And like I told you in our first video, we are trying so much to make sure that we change the narrative. I've always told you about people in Africa. One of the problems we have in Africa is unemployment. Most people in Africa, they are really, really, really struggling so hard to make ends meet, but because they cannot, we have an issue of unemployment here. And the rate of educated people, actually, if you go to most African countries and you try to see, people are graduating now and then. People are graduating now and then, but the jobs are very scarce. You cannot even get jobs in Africa. I don't know if the problem is with our leaders or maybe the government or the people governing the countries that we are living into, but I think there is something that must be done. So YouTube is one of the ways you can actually do something and maybe start earning a little bit. By the time you realize it, you have maybe some money to sustain yourself. So by doing so, we shall actually reduce the rate of unemployment. And you because people are always saying you should start your own jobs. People are saying we don't have capital. I told you earlier that when you have a smartphone, you can use your smartphone to do something and you probably benefit from it. Today I don't have my friend Bruno Aganaga. He was somewhere, but I think maybe by the time I finish the video, he will join me and we'll talk about something. But thank you so much, guys, for subscribing. Thank you so much, guys, for liking the videos. Thank you so much, guys, for the comments. I always get time and go through the comments. I see them. It really encourages me to do more videos. Like I told you, I promised myself for starters that I always upload a video every day. And I think this is my fourth video. Yeah, this is my fourth video. So we shall always upload video every day, every day, every day. Yeah, so guys, thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much. I'm really happy. And I think in the next weeks, I always do vlogs. I want to start doing vlogs. I take you through different places, maybe in Africa, in Uganda, so that you can actually see new places, what we call adventure. That's my plan right now. But we are starting. We have less than 50 subscribers. So, you guys, if you know a friend, you can please let them subscribe to the channel and tell them to like the videos. That is the only. People have been asking me, why are you always telling us to like the videos? Now, let me tell you something you didn't know. Now, YouTube, it works in a way that when you upload a video and someone likes the video, the moment someone clicks like, YouTube thinks the person likes the video actually. They think that person is okay with the video. Now, if you don't like the video, YouTube won't show you my videos again because YouTube understands you watched the video and you probably never liked it, so it will actually push the video to another person. So that's why I'm always insisting that when you watch the video, please, you can leave a like there and you can as well leave a comment so that we can actually push these videos to a larger audience. People can actually watch the videos. And when you watch the videos, trust me, before we know it, we shall be there. I want us to grow together. I want us to grow together. I want to create a loyal audience, people that I know that will be there to watch my videos. Whichever video you post, I know people will actually watch. And because you don't like the video, it is okay. You can still tell me I'm not happy with the video. So I will sure understand. In Africa, I don't know if that's the case in other countries in Africa, but here in Uganda, it is supposed to be rainy season, but it's dry season now. I don't know what's causing that, but it is supposed to be rainy season. But trust me, if you visited Uganda now, the press is very, very, very hot. Very, very, very hot. The environmentalists are always telling us to look for ways we can actually maintain our climate here in Africa. And as you can agree with me, I think Africa is one of the best continents because we have that moderate climate. You can easily tell when it is supposed to rain and when it is not going to rain. I don't think in Africa it can rain the entire year. But if you go to other continents, for example, that's why people are even shifting from the other continent. They want to come to Africa. But in Africa, everything is okay. You can get free food, and unlike other continents, like I mean, I'm talking about organic food. You can get free organic food. You're very sure, even if you don't have a job, you will eat and sleep. I think that's why we are very poor Africans. I think that's why we are still behind because even if you don't have a job, but you will eat and sleep. So a typical African, if they sleep and eat, don't tell them anything. For them, they are okay with it. As long as they can get food and sleep. I have my friend here. When they eat, they sleep. And when an African eats, for them, actually most African they are working so that they can look for a way to survive. And when I'm talking about surviving, I mean eating. If they can get food, that's all. They think there is no life outside food. Even when you ask someone, why are you working? Man, you see, I need to at least get some money to buy food. So in Africa, you can actually eat and sleep when you don't have a job because we have good climate. We still have land. You can go cultivate, eat, and sleep. So I think it's high time we woke up as Africans and we see how other continents are doing it. For example, you go to those desert countries. If you go to Dubai and some other countries like Egypt, we have one of the countries here, which is Libya. People have tried to look for ways of how they can survive in those countries. The countries they are very dry, desert countries, but people are surviving. But in Uganda, for example, things are really hard. We have a lot of challenges, unemployment, we have corruption, we have a lot. But as youth, I think we should stand up and, look for the way we can actually get rid of all these challenges and problems. Because the more you complain as a youth, the more you complain, life is hard, life is hard, life is hard. Life is still going to be hard, no matter how much you complain. If you don't wake up and do something about it, life will still be hard. I always have my friend always telling me, man, life is really hard. I tell them, yes, life is hard. But what are you trying to make, okay, to change that hard life you're talking about? Are you doing something or you're still sleeping and you're saying life is hard, life is hard? That's the problem with Africans. They sleep, eat, and they start complaining. Life is hard, life is hard. So, that's an insight I can tell you about Africa. Yes. Thank you so much, guys, for liking the videos. Thank you so much, guys, for subscribing. I'm really happy. I'm really humbled. Thank you for being there for me. I know, like I always tell you guys, we shall make it. Gradual process. Slowly by slowly, we shall be there. And I'm very proud of you guys. I want to build a loyal audience, like I'm always telling you, so that we can still be together and build this channel together. So I love you so much, guys. My name is Dedan from Uganda. I go by the names I am Dedan on YouTube. Thank you so much, guys, for loving me. I'm really humbled. I'm happy. When you start a YouTube channel, you post a video and people don't watch. That's when you will know. Me, I'm telling you. So when I'm thanking you guys, I know why. Because sometimes you can post a video and you don't get any view. And you know how much time we put in these videos? I go out there, put in the time. Sometimes you put in money, you do everything, but you don't get a view. You upload a video, 24 hours ago, you check number of views, you have 0 views. You have 0 likes, you have 0 views, you have no comment. And tomorrow you have to again go out and shoot another video and upload. So me, when I post a video and at least I get 5 views, that's enough for me. I'm really humbled for you guys. Thank you so much. I can't take you guys for granted. I appreciate. And, we shall reach there. Pole pole ndiyo mwendo. That's an African proverb here. Pole pole ndiyo mwendo. I don't know what it means. I have my friend AB. Bruno Aganaga knows Swahili more than me. So pole pole ndiyo mwendo. What does pole pole ndiyo? Now this guy is always in white. Someone was asking me, why is that guy always in white? He has money.
Money is there.
He's not like me, a poor man. For him, he has some money, you see. If someone is working with this, I don't know if he's a DJ. Now, come. Pole pole ndiyo mwendo. What does it mean? Pole pole ndiyo mwendo.
Pore pore means sorry. then mwendo
Mm.
means reaching there.
So polepole ndio mwendo means.
So watu ambao mnaweza kusema kwenye lugha ya Kiswahili kinamaanisha
Mm.
kwenda polepole naweza kufika
Mm.
pale ambayo umekuwa unataka kufanya nini? Kufika.
Now to what I'm asking. Polepole ndio mwendo in English.
Polepole, okay, it is in Kiswahili it is a method, then in English it is a proverb that slowly by slowly, I think you reach where you want to do what. So no matter what, but as long as.
So it means even if you walk slowly, you will reach your destination.
There. Yeah. That's what it
Anyways,
means.
How are you?
Me, I'm fine now, because as usual.
I was talking about the situation we are in Africa. Most of the youth in Africa are poor, and we have so many challenges. One of the challenges is unemployment. Okay?
Yeah.
So what do you think our governments can do so that we can get rid of this unemployment challenge? Because most youth out there, they don't have jobs. They don't have money, I'm telling you.
I do understand.
So what do you think that our governments can do? For example, in Uganda, where we are, most people are unemployed. They don't have employment. Okay, so what do you think our governments can do? Or what do you think is causing all this unemployment?
First of all, unemployment, me, I think it's unemployment means that you have what it takes to get employment, to get employed. But because of some factors, you find that you're not doing what?
You're not employed.
So, first of all, I think unemployment, it is a very big thing, but inside it, there is like nepotism, there is tribalism, and other factors. But of course, as government, I think it should make sure that its citizens, when you talk about unemployment,
are you a victim?
My friend.
No, now, I don't know. You know, unemployment is a very big challenge in Africa. You guys, you don't know what we're talking about in case you're not in Africa. But if you're in Africa, especially in Uganda, unemployment is one of the biggest challenges. You know, someone will go to school for 16 years because in Uganda, for example, you have to go through nursery. Those are 3 years, baby, mid, and top. Add 7 years of primary. Those are 10 years. Lower education, primary, rather lower secondary education. Those are 4 years. And then 2 upper. Those are actually, like around 16 years in school. Then you finish 16 years in school, you don't get a job. And even when you get a job, they will pay you small money. I mean, for example, here you find a graduate who has a bachelor's degree is being paid less than $50. $50. 50 less than $50. You know what I'm talking about?
You don't understand the currency.
You're being paid less than $50. That's around 200,000 Ugandan shillings. Okay?
Yeah.
So you've invested a lot of money in your education, but even after graduating, you're paying a lot of money. That's what I'm talking about. You're paying a lot of money. You've invested a lot in your education, but even after graduating, you're earning less. So I was asking Bruno Aganaga, what do you think is causing all this unemployment we have in Africa? You talked about nepotism. And what do you think the governments can do, for example? Because we are going through a lot.
Now, first of all, government should set up age limit for those people who are in the offices. Because you find me, young as I am, you find that there is someone who is in the office, he or she has aged, is around 70 or 80 there. You find that even a person cannot even say anything, just there seated and enjoying the government money, salary, payroll. And me, who is now capable and who has invested a lot in education and what, you find that me, I'm not considered. You find that person just putting in some command and saying, I mean, let me be still around it. So the fact that me, I'm very poor, and they see me, I'm no one. I'm poor, I am no one. You know, these days, there's that coward which says, Gamba Nogu. Someone will first ask, is this one the son to Dedanaro, the other MP for Kashari? That one you give him. But someone will say, that one is for a peasant, is for Kadonya. Take him back. Even the Dutchmen take them to the fire. So,
guys, unemployment is one of the biggest challenges we have in Africa, especially in Uganda. We invest a lot in education, but we get less. We don't have jobs. Even the small jobs we have, they are taken by people whose parents probably work in the government or something. And me, someone from a humble family, from a humble background, it is really hard for me to get a job. Even when I have good grades, better grades, but I will still not get a job. But someone who has poor grades, they will still get jobs because their fathers probably work in the government or they have connections. And I think this problem is actually everywhere in Africa. Everywhere in Africa. So I don't know what we can do about it, surely. But I think, okay, you talked about putting age limit.
Mm.
You're saying, for example, they put like 60 or 70. They say if someone clocks 70 or
Yeah,
60, they should resign and some new person comes in now.
exactly. Mm.
But now talk about your education system, because I think the reason why most of these people are still in the offices, they studied things we never studied. Because by
Mm.
the time those guys were studying, the curriculum had not changed. They were studying things I think which were beneficial. But for last year in Africa, the curriculum is quite, I don't know how I can
Actually,
even
talking
say it.
about education system,
You
you
come closer.
know, now education system. Actually, want first thank the government
Which
that
government now?
this government of
Of ours.
ours for the last 2 years, I think they have a little bit changed in the
The
curriculum.
curriculum, yes.
That we have been doing more theory than practical, but now I see that they are trying to fix in some time for practicals. So education system has been more of theory than
Than
practical.
practical.
So if someone is finishing senior six,
Hmm.
when he or she is not having any practical
Knowledge.
idea or knowledge or any skill, but this now you can find that someone is getting that opportunity after like lunch hours. You find that they are doing something that is practical.
Oh, but there's one thing I've always asked myself, for
Mm.
example. Why do you think these other countries like China, like America, if you go to those European countries, those countries are rich? Actually, most people who are in Africa, they wish they were staying in Europe or in America or probably in Asia, like China or India or somewhere, because those countries are developed. Look at technology, they are very far away from us. The development, the infrastructure, everything is far away from ours in Africa. Yet, Africa, we are the best continent in terms of resources. You understand my point? We have
Yeah,
so many resources compared to other continents in
I
the
think.
world. So why do you think for us Africa we are still lagging behind, yet we have all it takes to be rich?
First of all, we have what we call brainstorming.
What is brainstorming?
Brain,
I hope you mentioned the words you know.
yeah,
Brainstorming is what?
brainstorming,
Are you talking about brainstorming or brainwashing?
brainstorming.
Okay, come and tell us about
Now,
brainstorming now.
brainstorming.
Mm,
Find that here in Uganda,
mm.
we have people who have studied engineering, what and what, but you find that the government is importing people from China, people from somewhere else
I know,
coming
but why
here.
do you think they import those people now? If you people know what to do, why would the government import a Chinese person to come and do, for
And
example, construct a road here?
now you see, there in Europe or Asia, in those continents, there is a way they do their things. So when they produce a child, I'm told that they put them the machines, they check what they can do, their capability, which is very different from ours in Uganda. So in Uganda,
So that's what you had, like when someone produces a child, they first test and see what they are
they
capable of doing, and then they
uh-huh,
train them.
exactly what
Mm.
they are capable of doing.
I don't know if that is right, but anyway, if there is someone watching from those European countries, please you can give a comment. You can please tell us. I don't know what Bruno is saying. I don't know if it is right, but he's saying that in your countries, in European countries, when you produce a child, you first do some tests on him or her and see if probably maybe he can do engineering more, maybe he's a footballer or maybe he will be
Mm.
an engineer, and then you will train him that thing.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's what you see most of the countries. I think that's why they are rich. Because in Uganda you can study for like 16 years, like the way you said it earlier. You can study for 16 years when you don't actually have any idea on what you're even studying. You graduate.
so whose fault now? Yours or the government? Because now if you're in school, how do you study for 16 years and you don't know what you study? Now whose fault? Should we blame the government or you blame you?
The government, parents,
Mm.
and
So
us.
PTA,
Yeah.
the Primary Teachers Association. So we blame that association.
Yeah, because even parents, they should know. Sometimes,
Guys, we shall end this video from here. But in case you're watching and you're from Africa, we love you so much, guys. Thank you so much. You can like the video. In case you're watching from a European country, I mean, like those people from Europe or Asia or any other continent, thank you so much, guys. Also, like you so much. My name is Dedan from Uganda. I go by the names I am Dedan on YouTube. My friend here is Bruno Aganaga. He's a sports pro. This guy is a sports pro. He's my colleague also. So I'm always with him all the time because we work together. So I'm always with him at work. So thank you so much, guys, for you say something to the people, and then we end the video.
yeah, my advice goes to youth. You support your fellow youth. This man is my friend. He's not having money.
I don't have money.
Yeah, okay. There's no one that is having a lot of money. He has some
You
money.
say I don't have a lot of money.
You don't, and I said you don't have. But what you need to do is you subscribe.
Yeah, guys,
You
what Bruno is
subscribe.
saying is true.
Yeah,
You guys subscribe.
Because me, I saw him doing like this and this. Me, I didn't know what.
Yeah, you subscribe, guys. Your subscription matters. And one thing you must know, actually, subscription is free of charge. YouTube won't charge you any coin or any dollar for you to subscribe. No, it's just a matter of click that subscribe button, click that like button, click that notification button so that in case I upload a video, you will receive a notification. That's all, guys. Thank you so much for today's video. Let's meet in the next video. I love you so much.